Hello, June Champion Yourself to Wellness Women's Retreat alumni. I wanted to share with you the results of the survey that you have all compiled for me. Thank you very much. I apologize for this coming late. I was hoping to get it sent to you a little bit earlier. Had some technical difficulties, had to get a new computer, and then I was on vacation. So anyway, I now have the survey results all put together, and I wanted to share them with you and also talk to you about next steps in terms of where do we go from here uh, in terms of your journey to wellness and well-being. So let's just go through the survey, and in the newsletter, you also have it a document if you wanted just to read it. And so let's just go through it. So as you can see, the ratings were really, really well received. So the retreat offered meaningful content. The venue overall had a great experience, ample opportunity for self-care. There was a couple of people that wanted more self-care, more downtime. There was other people that wanted less downtime. So it's always a battle to find that right balance. Yeah, so everything was really well received. I was very happy to see that. And in terms of what topics was the most impactful, this is something that I've noticed in the first retreat that I did, the November retreat, and now in the June retreat, that the inner critic and the inner champion by far exceeds in terms of the aha moments. That's where we really see a lot of aha moments, and where a lot of the guests say that's the most impactful. And the special guests, like, of course, my goodness, like the special guests that we've had with, the three J's, Julie, Jamie, and Jennifer, with all of the special services that they provided. The wine tasting was so well received, with Kim and Breath by Design, Teresa, that is always there to be my right-hand person. So you can see that it was very, very well received. So those were the top two in terms of what the most impactful part of your experience was. So I'm going to continue to highlight and bring in special guests. And I do have some other ideas for special guests for the future. So stay tuned for that, maybe for the Evolution Retreat. And then what concepts might you begin to work on from this retreat to help you enhance your health and well-being? Nutrition was had a lot of great responses with nutrition. I'm so glad that that really resonated with a lot of you in terms of creating that or maintaining a positive relationship with food. And of course, the inner champion. And I'm really pleased that this is top of mind for so many of you, and will help you continue to work on your self-care and your self-talk and reframing self-talk and all that sort of stuff, and continue to bring that forward as you continue on your journey to wellness and well-being. And then if you could change one thing to enhance this retreat, more movement, so more outside time, more music. A lot of you guys like having the music, and yoga, and more downtime and breaks, more comfortable seating. So I combined all of those together because it seems to be a lot of interconnections between all of them. What's interesting is that some people wanted more downtime, some other people wanted more workshops. So again, it's just creating that, what is the right balance? So more downtime and outdoor time and less sitting. And I totally get that. It's just like, how do you find that getting all the information out there and still be able for people to get out and get into nature? Because it's just trying to find that right balance. And the Evolution Retreat will provide the attendees with more opportunities for movement. So anyone that's going to be coming to the Evolution Retreat, you will have more opportunities to get out and about and have more movement within the retreat. And I really love the idea of bringing in a special guest for massage services. So I'm going to be, I'm looking around to see if I can find someone that can provide massage services for the Evolution Retreat and any new newbie retreats that I have. So thank you for that information. I did send the information for Casey's recipes, so I think you have that now. And Yeah, so I already sent that. So I think that was pretty much it in terms of what the big three feedbacks were. And then what other topics would be of interest for future retreats? Again, the movement and the yoga. And what I might do is actually have a separate, maybe a day retreat or something where I can fit more stuff in to get more movement and yoga. Solitude, stillness, quiet, self-reflection. Again, these are really interconnected and getting more mindfulness. So, mindful mindset, like how do we get that and integrate that in? Stress management, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about stress management and other nutrition topics, um, and cooking classes. And I'm glad that whoever brought that up, that did bring that up, because I've asked Casey to see if she would be able to host a cooking class for the evolution retreat. And we're just going back and forth in terms of fitting it in, see if there's enough time to do so. And if there is, then she's going to be more than happy to provide a cooking class for us for the evolution retreat. So that would be lots of fun. And just so you know, I'm still kind of toying with the idea of Mexico. So I still have that on the radar for 2023. And I want to talk to a few of you that are coming to the evolution retreat and see if that's still a feasible idea. And if it is, then I really do want to, delve more into that. Here's some of the testimonials. I won't go through all of them, but I just feel so honored to be able to be witness at the front of the room and see the evolution and see the transformation just from a weekend of bringing people together and connecting and deepening the learnings around, championing yourself to wellness. So the forest bathing was magical. People had a wonderful weekend. It was truly transformational, really beautiful and inspiring, and so on. So I just feel so blessed to be able to witness that. And what's next? So this is what I want to spend a little bit of time on, because as I mentioned, just because, we've gone through the first retreat, some of you are coming to the evolution retreat, doesn't necessarily mean that it's all over from here. So what is next? Well, here's some things again, based on what you guys were looking for more of and what my skill sets are in terms of what more I can bring to the topics and to your journey of self-care. So one I thought about was to do a group program to enhance nutrition and mental and emotional well-being. So that is an opportunity that we could do as a cohort to bring that into the space. And what we can do is we can sign up, or you guys can sign up for what I call the Champion Online program, which is powered by an online tool that I have that really focuses on wellness and well-being, especially around nutrition. So it gives you a lot of educational information on, intuitive eating. And also, there's a lot more to do around mindful mindset. So you would start, if we could get a cohort together of anywhere between 3 and 5 people for this really impactful online program. It's not required that it has to just be the June retreat folks. If you want to bring other people into the mix, then by all means, we could certainly do that. And then what it would also do is that we would have monthly accountability check-ins via Zoom. So anybody that's in this group we can all connect via Zoom to find out where everybody is, what your learnings were, what you'd like to learn more of. And then I might be able to sprinkle in some more educational information based on what your learnings were. So everybody would start at the same time. And that way you'd all be on the program at the exact same time. And then we could sort of create this little community around wellness and well-being within this particular program. And then if anybody's looking for one-on-one coaching, so to deepen your learning just on your own, you can certainly reach out to me and have private coaching sessions. And how I work this is that, and some of you have already been clients of mine or are still clients of mine, and you know that what I do is that we work with each other every 2 weeks, and in between those 2 week coaching sessions or those biweekly coaching sessions, you would be given some reflection to work on or to deepen some of your learnings between your sessions. So there's really a huge amount of evolution that is created when you have this one-on-one coaching with myself. So that's something. And if you do want to do something like that, you can certainly reach out to me and we could get you set up. The other thing that I thought about is that we could do quarterly check-ins. So anybody that was in the retreat, the June retreat, we can set up a 90-minute check-in just from this cohort. And we could share some progress around aha moments. We can celebrate your ta-da moments. And we could do that as a group so we can still stay connected. And like I said, what I'd like to be able to do is, again, do some deeper learning. So it would be some more, reflective sessions as well that I could bring in there. And if we do this, we would do it in, say, September, December, March, and June. So again, quarterly, on a quarterly basis. And for that, would just be like a one-time payment of $197. I would do require a minimum of 5 people to do this. So if you guys do want to get together to do that, please reach out to each other and let me know if that's how you want to move forward. Additional workshops. What the other things that I can do to bring more education around nutrition, movement, mindset, and emotional well-being, spiritual well-being. We can set up more one-off type of either day retreats, maybe down in the boathouse in the backyard that I have, or we could do something online for a shorter period of time. But there's certainly lots of things that I can do to help you continue to deepen your learning. So one of the things, or a few of the things that I've been thinking about, was a hormone and stress reduction workshop. That could potentially run for a day. And then there's also nutrition workshops where we can deepen more around nutrition and get really into like talking more about junk food and how we can create or reestablish a better relationship with with nutrition. So those are the sort of things that we can also do. The other thing is there is still one spot left. I said it was sold out. There has been a couple of changes. There's still one spot available for the Evolution Retreat November the 11th to 13th. So if you had thought about attending the Evolution Retreat and found out that it was sold out, there is actually one space left, and there might be an opportunity to create one more spot. So there's one space left for sure. There's potential for another spot. So if you are thinking about, I really would like to attend that retreat, please reach out to me and come and we'll make arrangements to make sure that we can get you fitted in. Okay, so that is it. Please stay in touch. Let me know how you're doing. If any of these type of programs to continue with your learning around championing yourself to wellness resonates with you, let's have a discussion, talk amongst yourselves, see if there's a way that we could bring a group of you together, or if you want to work one-on-one, that's great too. But there's still lots of opportunity to continue the learning, to deepen the learning, and to continue to champion yourself to wellness. So anyway, I so look forward to be able to see you all again. And I just want to say to the champion in all of you, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.